Do we want more kids? Driving 2 hours for a coffee is just, for me, like, what? Insane.
You could be in Wales. Rhythmarie. I see something you don't see. And the color is, you have a boy name picked out. And that's where Megan actually got down on one knee and proposed as well.
Yes. I think we made the wrong choice. Hi lovelies, welcome back to our channel.
Hello, it's been a minute. I'm Whitney.
And I'm Megan.
And together,
we're Wegan. And it's been so long since we talked to you, so long in fact that I've been pregnant and given birth and we haven't even told you. So we thought, what better way to catch up than do a Q&A? So we have your questions here.
Let's get into it.
So our first question is, how many rounds did you ladies do before getting pregnant and do you want more kids?
That's a great question. In total, we did 5 rounds. The first 3 were IUI, which is artificial insemination in a clinic. And then we did 2 rounds of IVF, and thank God we were successful on our very last round of IVF.
Yes, I did 2 egg collections with each round of IVF because first round didn't have anything to freeze, and then the second round had nothing to freeze. But we had 2 morellas, which is basically a stage 4 blastocyst, which is where they want them to be. So we had 2 embryos transferred and 1 stuck, and that is our beautiful daughter, Olivia.
Our miracle baby.
Do we want more kids?
Who knows?
That's a very good question. We always said we did. We always said we wanted 2.
For years, for over a decade, it was always like 2 kids, 1 biologically related to each of us, same donor. But since we've had Olivia, she just feels so whole and complete. And yeah, I don't know, it's really wild because I feel like she's enough, but who knows?
Yeah, who knows how we'll feel. Obviously it's early days, and even the next day after I give birth I was already thinking about whether I want a second one or not. Like, crazy how your mind does it to you. So we'll see.
Watch this space. Next question. What memories are you looking forward to creating with Olivia? Oh, I love that question.
Yeah, it's really sweet.
It's very sweet. I can't wait to travel with her, take her to amazing destinations that we've been to. Just even road trips in the UK, to Hawaii, which is very special to us, to just all the places we've been that we've really connected with and spoke of her about. It would be really nice to take her there.
Yeah, we are super excited. We haven't been away for a long time because we were doing IVF, and then I got pregnant and we didn't fly anywhere while I was pregnant. So yeah, I mean, we're a bit nervous to fly with a child, obviously.
Yeah, definitely.
Gotta do what we gotta do. And so everyone says it's much easier now than it is when they actually get a bit older, so I wish us luck.
We wanted to see the world as well, and we wanted to be cultured and learn about different places. And as, you know, an international couple, she's gonna get the best of both worlds.
And we're just excited to watch her grow and change. Like, even in these few weeks, she's changed so much already. I'm already sad to say goodbye to this stage, but at the same time I'm really excited to when she's going to start talking and when she's going to get a little personality and call us mummies or whatever she ends up calling us. She might have some weird name. We call her Squidge, so who knows what she call us. We actually do refer to each other as Squidge Senior.
Can't wait to, I don't know, play basketball with her.
Yeah. Take her to ballet.
Play tennis with her, play hide and seek with her. I'm a child at heart, to be fair, so I can't wait to be a kid again.
Oh, take her to Disney.
Yeah, oh gosh, yeah, definitely.
I can't wait. Just lots of little memories and obviously just day-to-day life with her.
I'm so excited she's in our life, forever. I'm glad she's our daughter. Can't wait.
We're already sad at the thought of her being an adult and leaving us.
You know, I hope she likes our mommies.
That question actually leads us really nicely into our next segment. We've also had some questions sent over from Aviva, so this section is sponsored by Aviva.
Some of life's special memories are made on the road, and every journey holds a story. Through every mile, Aviva is there, with car insurance that helps protect what matters most, so you can focus on the moments that truly move you.
What's your earliest memory of being in the car together? Well, that's easy. As you know, I used to live in Hawaii, and Megan and I did long distance from Hawaii to the UK. And the first time Megan came to see me in Hawaii, which was 2008 or 9? March 2009. I drove to the airport, picked Megan up. I put her lay on, grabbed her bags, hopped in the car, and then we drove back to my house.
I do not have the best memory, but I do remember driving around Hawaii with Whitney and her showing me the scenery for the first time, and it is absolutely beyond stunning. So that is definitely a hardcore memory of us going around in your car.
Yay! Finally in Hawaii. Woot woot! Isn't that just pretty? This is your new residence. Oh yeah. I like my new home.
She took me to Turtle Bay, literally the hotel in Hawaii, like the first
the North
day.
Shore.
Next day after landing, so had the first road trip literally the next day. We drove back with a helium balloon that I bought her, didn't we?
We did.
Yeah.
So
So that was definitely the first memory of being in the car together. Was there a regular journey you took often that now feels special in hindsight?
Yes, it was Kalani and Ole Highway Road.
It is the prettiest road to drive.
Literally.
The view is stunning. I'll try and find some old clips from vlogs. You may remember it if you followed us from back then, and you just drive along and it's literally right next to the water, and it's just...
It's where they filmed like 50 First Dates. You have like Makapu, and then you just go through the most stunning scenery with the cliffs and the ocean, and then you would arrive to our favourite beach we used to go to all the time, and that's where Megan actually got down on one knee and proposed as well.
Yes. So it's not a very regular journey, because that is just amazing to begin with.
Yes.
But it became more special because that is where I proposed.
Exactly.
And we always go back there, so it's always a nice journey to take, and it always just feels like, we're back.
Exactly. And I always drive when we go to the States.
Yeah, Whitney drives in America, and I drive here.
Also, when I was growing up, my mother worked in the car industry pretty much my whole life, so she would have a demo, which is like a car they give you to drive. So she was constantly in like different cars, and I love the smell of a new car smell. It will forever remind me of my mother, and going into a dealership as well. With that being said, we used to often take like road trips, even 2 hours away, just to go get like a really nice festive coffee. Because the town I'm from in Kentucky, we didn't have any coffee shops or hardly anything. So I remember being maybe like 15 or 16, and when she would get home from work, which would be quite late, we would just hop in the car sometimes and drive like 2 hours to like Lexington, Kentucky, and get a coffee. We'd buy a CD there as well and listen to it on the way back, and then just sip our coffee. We love road trips. Then we also used to drive from Kentucky like through the mountains to Asheville, and like the foliage in the fall was just unbelievable. So I come from a family of like drivers and road trips, don't I?
Yeah, because I'm laughing because if you're British watching this, like driving 2 hours for a coffee is just, for me, like, what? Insane.
You could be in Wales.
Literally. And also, the thing I'm laughing about is because one time we did actually take a drive in America, like her mum drove, and how many hours did we drive?
About 8 hours.
To see the leaves changing, guys. That was it. I was
Stunning.
like, so we're not like going anywhere, we're just like going there and
We
coming
had
back.
dinner.
I just couldn't fathom. But that was a nice trip looking back on it. But that's not very different, because I'd literally be us going, let's just go to Scotland to look at some leaves. I mean,
I know, why is this so different? But maybe we'll
it
just...
is. The roads are different.
True.
Even your mum agreed when we took a road trip to Cornwall for Christmas once, and it's what, 4 hours, and your mum would drive probably 4 hours every day for work. Normal. But doing it in the UK, she said it felt a lot longer.
Yeah,
So
it's
yeah,
interesting.
it's weird how time can seem different, and I think it's all to do with maybe like the roads, like if they're like bigger, wider, windier,
It's all relative.
roundabouts, all that kind of stuff. I think really adds to whether the journey feels long or short, or we just really hard to be within a car. That felt long.
Yeah.
God, was that not a 10-hour drive? It was 15 minutes. Was there a special seat you always tried to claim as a child? Now, for me, I was obviously one of 3 sisters, and because I got car sick, I always liked to actually sit in the middle, in the back, and that was my seat always.
Well, I was an only child, so I got shotgun all the time.
Also, your mum didn't have a partner, so that's why, because my mum and my dad
Yeah,
were always in the
exactly.
front, so none of us could ever, never could be in the front.
I was her co-pilot. Obviously, I was at the age where I could sit in the front seat.
Were there any games you played to pass the time on long drives? I think very traditional, we play I Spy,
Oh yeah, I played that.
Don't you say something different when you do it?
I don't know if this is my mom, probably, but it's a rhythm-a-ree. I see something you don't see, and the color is yellow.
Oh, I have not heard of this one, no.
Maybe like
Ours
the
is
sun.
I Spy My Little Eye, something beginning with...
Yeah, same thing. We played that too.
Well, different, yours is a colour.
No, it wasn't a color.
You said...
Or yeah, it would be. Yeah, if it was.
Wouldn't be a letter.
It would be an object, obviously. That's a color.
Yeah,
Yeah.
different. Ours is the
Okay.
beginning of a letter.
Oh,
So
right, okay. Yeah.
so ours would be C, and you'd be like, car.
Car.
Yeah.
Chair.
Did you ever get lost on a trip and turn it into an adventure? I think if we get lost, I'm just angry
No,
at her because
we-
she cannot read a map.
We do get lost in Cornwall. We've got lost loads of times, and it was an adventure. Let me tell you.
What, we went down
'cause-
crazy tracks, like
yeah,
tiny.
like you couldn't even fit like your bicycle down those roads.
Oh my god! Literally, is when the hedges are coming like in through the windows, basically either side of you. And also that time we went up the road in Cornwall where literally it's brick walls either side of the car, like the
Oh
side,
my
like the side
gosh.
of the sides of the road is like literally the size of our car. It was petrifying.
So you just Hilarious.
Yeah. Finally, how did those car journeys shape your sense of togetherness or independence?
Love this question. We'd go everywhere together.
Yeah. Firstly, long distance, obviously we would spend a lot of time apart, but I actually didn't drive them, but Whitney did. And you have memory, don't you, of when, obviously after driving around together for weeks in Hawaii, I left, went to the airport, and you got back in your car, didn't you?
Oh yeah, and I saw Megan's like water bottle she left in the car, and I lost it. I was devastated. I was grieving Megan. I mean, it was
It was like the first time I'd left,
Yeah,
wasn't it? And,
it was awful.
And then you'd have to drive around.
And I
by
had to
yourself
drive around
after-
by myself to all the spots I took her to, and all the memories we made. Yes, I was very lonely in Hawaii, which is
I
crazy.
know, I was like, go to the beach, and you were like, I'm too sad.
There's nothing worse though when you're in love and looking at a beautiful sunset or missing someone. Doesn't matter where you are.
That's very true, Schnicks. So now that Whitney's over here, I do drive. Whitney did drive to begin with.
Yeah. But I'm a passenger princess all
She
the
just
way.
is a pure passenger princess, and actually to the point where if I go anywhere, Whitney comes with me in the car, and we often just laugh about it. Sometimes we're just going down the road and we're just like serious, and I'm just like laughing at the fact we're just sat here, and someone's behind us is what, loads of stuff we're taking to the dump, stuff we just bought
And
from
I'm
Home
just sat
Sense that we've like squished in the car. Or I'm gonna go like get some stuff from grocery store.
Or you just go get petrol. I don't know. I just
Yeah.
go everywhere with her.
Literally, we just go for it. But now and then I do drive by myself, and then it's quite surreal if I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go now. And now that obviously we have Olivia, I have to do more solo trips because it's easier just to leave Olivia with Whitney at home.
But I'm gonna get my license soon and change.
Watch this space, guys. But even if she gets a license, will she drive? So you only really drove it in Hawaii.
I was a good driver, but
Yeah, when we landed in Hawaii, my parents came to visit once, and it was actually after we got married. It was the beginning of our honeymoon. We took my parents with me, as you do.
we were there for a month, so one
Yeah.
week is okay.
So it was sweet. We wanted them to come and see where we got engaged and where Whitney used to live, and they were shocked at how good of a driver you were, weren't they? They still talk about it to this day. They can't believe it because I think they just thought you would be awful because you just don't drive. You don't want to drive, and you
What a
can
waste, hey? What a waste.
drive. I know, but yeah, you're just like I just would rather not.
Probably Miss Daisy. Probably Miss Whitney. Thank you so much, Aviva, for those wonderful questions. Took us down memory lane. It's really fun to talk about. Did you have a boy name picked out? And yes, we did, actually. I loved our boy's name. It was going to be Henry Everest, as in like the mountain, you know, great heights. Henry Everest Bacon Evans.
So you forgot the surname.
No, I
there.
didn't, but we were thinking of another name as well, weren't we? Because he would have had the same amount of names as Lydia.
Grayson was one we liked.
Or Green. I liked Augustus.
I don't think I
I
did.
think didn't.
So yeah, if we have another child, and if it's a boy, likelihood is they'll be called Henry. It's also my dad's middle name. We just like the name. You may recall years and years ago, like literally 15 years ago, we said we wanted
No,
our
16 years ago.
well, who knows when we said it online. We wanted our future children to be called Oscar and Olivia.
Yeah, so we did 50% of that.
And we nearly actually didn't call it Olivia. We nearly called her Thea, which is my middle name and now her middle name. But we went back to Olivia. But for some reason we've just moved off Oscar. Because at the time we picked it, no one was called Oscar.
No.
And I know Olivia's a really popular girl's name, but it just hasn't put us off it.
No. And her full name is Olivia K. Thea Green Bacon Evans. I'm Whitney K, which is a name that's passed down from my grandmother down to Olivia, which is beautiful. And then we incorporated Megan's middle name. So
Yeah.
she has options one day if she wants to run a company or be a designer or what have you.
And then also, if we have a girl, obviously second girl, then she'll probably be called Thea K. So,
Yeah.
you know.
We can do what we want, we can make our own rules.
Actually, fun fact, I actually panicked on the, like a few days in after having Olivia that I thought we picked the wrong name and she actually looked like a Thea.
I know what you mean.
I didn't connect with Olivia at that moment and I was like, oh my god. And I know it sounds silly, but like we'd already announced the name to everyone. We'd got her like a jumper made and a sign made and all this kind of stuff, and suddenly I'm like, I think we made the wrong choice.
I think it was all the pressure of the name made you like.
I don't know, I
Panic.
just suddenly was like, I think Thea suits.
But her real name is Squidge. She's so cute. She has the squidgiest little face in a good way. She's very like petite, but she has like beautiful little cheeks and just squidginess. So
Yeah.
when she was born, only 6 pounds 2 ounces, she still looked like a little squidge.
On the scans, her face looks so like she had like chubby cheeks basically, and it really squidged in the like
She's cute.
like that in the womb, and that's kind of how she came out. We also had a question that said, will you try for a sibling for Olivia in close age gap? Which is a very good question because obviously people do think about how long of an age gap you
Yeah.
want between your children,
I get
and
it.
ideally we would like them close in age. My sister's 18 months younger than me, then my other sister's 7 years younger than me, so I think 18 months is a really good sweet spot. However, that doesn't leave us a lot of time, and I'm going to be 40 soon, I'm 38.
And there's no guarantees how many times it may take. how much money it might take, and then we kind of justify, well, that's money we could put into Olivia's, you know, savings or what have you. So
Yeah,
you can take away from her if it's not successful.
Yeah, you can't put
Basically.
a price on a child, but you can spend a lot of money that goes nowhere. So
I feel fulfilled. It's like the wildest thing. I feel like she looks like me, and I see myself in her, and it's just the most wonderful thing.
Well, is the only child, and I'm one of 3, and so we always thought we wanted 2, and that just felt right. And I think growing up, I always thought an only child. I mistook it for being a lonely child.
That was such false information. I was not a lonely child. I loved being an only child.
But since we had her, I'm like, yeah.
The 3 of us, you know? Well, Nana. The 3 of us and Nana and the fur baby.
Someone said, "How are you, mummies? Olivia is just so beautiful." And we think she's beautiful too, so thank you.
I think we're biased, but a lot of people
Yeah.
say it, so
Yeah.
thank you.
We say that because we absolutely love our dog Nala. We think she's the cutest little thing in the whole entire world. And then we look back at pictures of her when she's younger and we're like, who the hell was that? So we're wondering if we'll do the same with Olivia, but in our eyes she is the prettiest baby we've ever laid eyes on.
Like, and her soul was beautiful. She's so just amazing in her nature, and she's just wonderful.
And how are we? We are good.
We are well.
We are tired, especially me.
Well, yes.
We do different shifts of how we look after Olivia, and which means I get much more broken sleep basically.
We all do 4 hours. I do midnight to 4 a.m. We do a little swap seat, and Megan does 4 to 8 a.m. And then my mother kindly will come and take her from around 8 to 12, and we sleep.
But then Nalo, our dog, wakes me up for lunch.
And she doesn't wake me up, and I'm completely out. The house could be on fire and I wouldn't even know.
Literally, she would not move.
So, poor Megan. I said just wake me up if you're awake, and I'll do it, but it's tricky.
I try. She doesn't. But anyway, apart from that, we are very well.
We're very happy.
Yes.
Yeah, it's just been a whirlwind, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Our lives have changed, but in the best of ways.
Hope you enjoyed watching this, guys, and please do hit that subscribe button.